This is Hollywood Studios, formerly MGM Studios, and this park is going through a lot of changes right now. Some new updates and up-to-the-minute things are happening that I want to check out and show you. So we're going to enjoy a beautiful day here at Hollywood Studios. They've got Christmas music blasting, decorations everywhere. Since the theme here is vintage Hollywood glitz and glamour, the holiday decorations match. Look at Mickey up there in the sunshine. Woo! Hey, Bo, don't mind if I do. Welcome to Hollywood Land. Look at those beautiful garlands stretched across the street. Silver and gold stars. It's all so beautiful, but look at this. The girls are back. The dancing ornament rockettes or whatever of Hollywood Studios. These are a classic. Everybody loves them, including me. But check this window out. Who recognizes these ladies? There's a lot of glare, but they are unmistakable. They're from the Great Movie Ride. Do you remember this scene? Wow. It's really cool that they've kept all of these and that they're out on display in their full peppermint glory. Oh boy, this is the glariest window I've ever seen. Can you see? Yeah, you know. I'm trying to get different angles to help you see it better, but it is glorious. This is like the golden age of merchandising store windows, but bringing back a little of MGM and Hollywood Studios past with figures from the Great Movie Ride. How cool is that? And if you're looking for it, it's part of Keystone Clothiers in this facade that says Tailors to the Stars. Appropriate because the Great Movie Ride was all about movies. I was optimistic this morning that it was gonna be a little bit cooler today, perhaps a little delulu, because it's hot. I had like a thing on, too hot, had to take it off. But we are now gonna start with the big thing. We're just going to start off with a bang. There's a lot of different things and a lot of changes happening in this park that I want to look at today, and they're all equally exciting to me, but I think we're going to start off with the biggest one. Just get right in there. And let me tell you guys, it's not only warm today, but it feels really, really nice. It's also very, very crowded. I've been showing you the parks as we've moved closer and closer to the holidays, and the holiday crowds are definitely here from Thanksgiving on through the rest of the year. I love the vintage Christmas decorations at Hollywood Studios. My favorite are the ones by Echo Lake. We'll go look at those today too. But first we're going this way. I love these stars too. Speaking of cool holiday windows, they added Ollie. This is an original character they made up for Jollywood Nights into this window, and he's moving, he's playing the saxophone. And also the musical notes are moving. It's got the Sunset Boulevard sign. We're gonna talk more about Jollywood Nights today too. Oh my gosh, this view. Woo. Nice. Now, I've shared with you that the closure of Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith is imminent. It's basically going to be re-themed to a Muppets ride. But there's more developing news in this situation. Oh, this is fun too. They have rock and roll Christmas music playing right now. So it's like rock and roll Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All right, so Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, no more. It will soon be starring the Muppets. Specifically, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Now, I'm a big fan of the Muppets. I love all things Muppets. I do think it's a bit of a weird choice, but a cool choice. No problem. That's fine for me. But I have talked about the fact that it does kind of make it so that only people who can ride roller coasters can now enjoy a Muppets attraction here. But let's put all that aside and talk about what the latest development is, because this ride has already started to close. I can't believe there's only a 25-minute wait. We're gonna do this. There is a single rider line here, which I was gonna do, but I mean, if it's only 25 minutes, that's not too shabby. This usually has like a 60 to 80-minute wait.
Records. Just so you know what's rocking here, Rock and Roller Coaster is a loud, thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride that includes sharp turns, upside down maneuvers, and sudden drops.
So I don't know if you can hear it, but they're doing the announcement. The line keeps stopping also. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like that 25 minutes was a lie.
Well, I think that about covers it. That's the business, and the fun's just a rock on.
That's definitely going to change that announcement. But yeah, also just enjoying this view of Tower of Terror. There it is. Oh, you can like see, that's so cool. I love seeing that. There's like film crews out. They must be filming something today. Whoa, tons of it. Woo, that's cool. Oh boy, we're going. That's like a lot. They're doing some rock and roll filming today. We'll see how much of this theming has changed because it's still going to be G-Force Records, just a different story. Guess we're not going to need backstage passes anymore because they have unceremoniously closed the pre-show. So we'll see what it's like when we go in. Kind of cool to be on this side of the big guitar. See where it like attaches to the building over here. All right. So we're just kind of coming in through the line here. Oh boy. All right, so we have like recording equipment in here and stuff. It's cool that they have this. I don't know if there's like delays on the ride or what, but it keeps stopping for long periods. And since they're not doing the pre-show, I'm not sure what it is. Interesting. All right, they're starting to let people in. We got B studio and C studio. So they were letting in like lightning lane and then the regular line. And they're going to Studio C. Here we go. It's weird because we're waiting a really long time for the doors to open, so they're still treating it like a pre-show area, and I'm so curious what's going to happen in here. Like, are we just going to like run through? Or are we going to stop? Like, what's going to happen? Oh, finally.
Wait till the door opens.
Yeah, what is this? This used to be a pre-show. So the band would be in there, their manager would be in there, we would get our backstage passes, and then we'd get sent through. But look at what this is. It's just covered with records and the G-Force Records logo, and that is it. Wow. This is just crazy. All right, so I can wait a little bit because they are just taking a really long time. I'm not even through the door yet, so no one's like telling me to move and we can see it. They've just completely covered this. There was a whole scene in here. So what that makes me think is that they are probably already starting to work on this. It's gonna have the Muppets in it. It's gonna have a scooter animatronic. Just crazy to see. They didn't announce that they were closing it or anything. This is a big part of the ride that is now closed. I wonder if they're gonna change the carpet, all the theming in here. Okay, well, that is that. Wow. I am, like I said, I love the Muppets, so I'm excited for this. Yeah, they said there was going to be a scooter animatronic and possibly others. This pre-show is surely going to be changed to a Muppets pre-show telling the new story with Scooter's uncle and G-Force Records and Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. But, I mean, this means they must be working towards it. And just today, Disney announced a timeline for when the new ride will be opening. So we'll talk about that after, but let's go ride. This is an indoor roller coaster, so I took my hair down, I'm gonna take my ears off. We don't even have backstage passes, but we are gonna ride. This is just, wow. Well, that's a pretty big change. I think that a lot of people kind of hoped that they would like tell people when the pre-show was gonna close, but it just happened. So that makes me think that other parts of the ride may close early too. So I just want to kind of capture it all. And of course I'll be here when it's like the official closing last day, as long as they tell us and announce it. I will be here to like say goodbye properly. But until then, you know, we'll get our rides in. We'll get our time in. So it looks like the ride keeps going down. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's stopped right now with people in it waiting to go. So no, must be that all roads are jammed. The ride stopped right now, which is kind of cool in a way because they're not like pushing us forward. So I could just take a moment to like look around here. One of my favorite parts is this launch right here. It's so fun.
The ride vehicle has stopped temporarily and will begin motion without warning.
Oh boy.
Stand clear for your safety.
Oh boy. It's been a long time. Those folks have been sitting there.
In rock and roller coaster, your vehicle will begin moving immediately.
Woohoo!
Please remain seated.
Woo! All right, we got this time. Come on. It's rolling back. It's rolling back. What is going on? Oh, so they're sending an empty train, so something's going on. Traffic jammed. Not.
Please stand clear of the track. The ride vehicle has stopped temporarily and will begin motion without warning.
This is crazy. I'm getting nervous to ride because this keeps happening. Even though I've ridden this hundreds of times. This has been going on forever. I have no idea what's going on, you guys. Okay. Oh no. Oh, you guys, Godspeed. Oh my gosh. No one looks thrilled right now. I wouldn't be either. All right, well, I guess we're gonna ride soon. Okay, time to pack you away. I'll see you after. And I've been sent to row 12, the last row. Oh boy, why? Last row is notoriously always the craziest row on any roller coaster, the most intense. Great. Oh well. Okay, I rode. Everything was pretty much fine except at the end in that last tunnel. We stopped for a while and they said like, attention, the ride stop. Okay, now it'll go. And then we went. Since I was riding solo, I had a single rider next to me and it was funny. It was always fun. It's one of the more thrilling roller coasters here at Disney World. And there is actually another roller coaster coming to this park, Monsters Inc. themed, part of the new Monstropolis area that's coming. We'll talk about that too. But yeah, for now, that is one of the more thrilling coasters. It's an indoor dark roller coaster. There's like neon signs you go through as you're driving through the traffic in your stretch limo. You do go upside down. In the back row, oh my gosh, your head is like banging against the restraint, the over the shoulder restraint, but it's a lot of fun. So it's basically from everything we know and from the timeline, gonna be pretty much the same ride, just re-themed to Muppets. But we did get some new info along with this. So the pre-show, as if you've ridden this, you would go in and like the band would be there and their manager would be there and they'd be talking to their fans and like the manager would be like, we gotta go to the show. And they'd be like, we want you all to go get like a super stretch limo, fit you all in and give you all backstage passes. They just covered that up. It is gone. So hopefully that means they're starting to work on the Muppets going on back there, the new pre-show. And it'll be like the same format. A lot of people are upset because they wish they would have been told like, all right, the last day of the pre-show is this so they could come and see it because a lot of people really liked it. But no word, it just happened. Maybe they'll reopen it. But I mean, this ride's closing and today we got a new piece of information. Disney announced like all the changes coming for 2026. Quite a few of them are in this park and I'm gonna talk about them throughout the video. But one of them is they said in 2026, Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets opens. It's gonna be totally rethemed by summer. So that's a very short window and that tells us it's not gonna be anything too crazy. But they did say a scooter animatronic was coming. It's gonna be in the pre-show and it seems like they need time to get that guy going in there. So that's very exciting, very interesting. So specifically, Disney said that this ride will remain open as Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith through the spring. And if it's meant to reopen, rethemed in the summer, I mean, that's a very short turnaround time. I remember there was a point where I thought it would be like a Mickey Mouse retheme because of these posters. I mean, who wouldn't think that? And these posters are so cool. I still want them. If they sell them or anyone can get them, let me know because that is perfect for the office, for the enthused headquarters. Here's a Rock and Roller Coaster merchandise they've got. It's all super weird. They've got the license plate with All Roads Jammed. A cool concept, but super weird. I keep saying I want them to put this design on an adult shirt because we love it. And this is very early to be closing the pre-show. Get these for sale. So that's the Club Down Under logo. You see that when you're in the ride vehicle waiting to go. Here's that jacket. It's got like racing checkered flame on it and everything. It's crazy. So there used to be like a display here with the pics and they're sold out now and the display is gone and everything. I kind of wish I would have gotten one because they are now sold out. But we've got Baby Animal playing the drums. So, you know, a little hint of what's to come. No more backstage passes. This is the last semblance of a backstage pass for us. It kind of makes me want to buy it. Even though it's a weird. Like, I don't mind all the splatters of paint. It's the this on it that is super weird. I love to hear people laughing when they come off the ride. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear it because there's a lot going on in here, but there is rock and roll Christmas music all in this whole area. And I always like all the instruments up here. What's gonna happen to them? We'll just leave them, right? Just leave them. All right, so that is the first big thing that is going on here. But there is more. This park is just going through a lot. It's going through it, and we're here to go through it together. Here at the exit of the ride is this signed poster of Aerosmith here in front of the guitar, right here at Hollywood Studios in 1999, and they all signed it. That's got to go into some sort of like Disney history thing or something. Maybe one of the museums or something. It's gotta go somewhere cool. Well, even though the wait said 25 minutes, I was in there for at least an hour. They kept holding everyone and the ride kept stopping and all sorts of things were going on. It's weird that the pre-show is gone and that they still kind of treat it like a pre-show. But anyway, that's one big thing. Now, speaking of the Muppets, right behind me at the Beauty and the Beast theater here, it has a different name, but the theater where Beauty and the Beast is usually happening, during Jollywood Nights, which is the after-hours Christmas holiday party here at Hollywood Studios, they have an amazing show featuring Kermit and Miss Piggy. Highly recommend don't missing it, because getting to see the Muppets live is kind of a rare thing and a cool thing. And speaking of that, there was like a Time magazine article that said that there would be more Muppets, live Muppets at Disney on land and at sea. So what that means, we'll find out, but that's crazy and cool because I love the Muppets. If you want to see what Jollywood Nights is like, I'll link my video in the pinned comments, but we've got more to see. Speaking of vintage decorations here at Hollywood Studios, these are some of my favorite, the Peppermint Trio. I love them. Oh my gosh, it looks so weird with the archway down. Here's another little Peppermint Trio. Let's see what's going on over here. Ah, so crazy. That whole archway is gone. It is fully gone. There's all sorts of concept art here about what is coming to this area. Star Wars Launch Bay, closed. Everything back here, closed. The newly refurbed Little Mermaid show is open, but you have to go around this wall to get in. What's this I hear? What's going on? Ah! Woo!
Greetings, Agnes. We are so excited to see all of your smiling faces today. We are Holly Groove Holidays.
Woo!
Yeah,
Woo!
I invite all of you on a journey traveling through space and time.
Whoa! I love that. I love this, the medley. Look how cool the drummer's shadow looks. This is awesome. A special holiday offering. Woo! Okay, I kind of hightailed it over there to watch them for a bit. Now we will go back to what we were talking about. The slanted sun, it's slanting so hard. The crazy thing about the Rock and Roller Coaster change is it'll still be called Rock and Roller Coaster, so they don't really have to change the signs. Anyway, all right, so this is happening. Here's the concept art and a look at some characters. So this used to be like a Disney animation attraction. It looks like it's kind of going back to that. We've got the Sorcerer's Hat. We already told you how much we're excited for that part. And we'll see how the rest is. But you can see here in the front, bam, archway's gone. Little Mermaid show here. And there you go. They're taking inspiration from the Once Upon a Studio short film, and it's gonna be something new. And as part of... Oh wow, that was loud. That must be construction going on back there. Wow, that legit startled me. Anyway, as part of the announcement of things new coming in 2026, they said that the Magic of Disney Imagination, what's going on back here, will open in late summer 2026. It's not like an Animal Kingdom where I can see big cranes or anything, but I sure heard some noise in there. Whoa, boy. All right, so
we also got some new info about this, like Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live will debut this summer, and something brand new called Off the Page. This area is meant to represent 6 departments from the animation studio, so story, layout, hand-drawn animation, computer animation, lighting, and effects, and each area will have a different character. So they announced that Rapunzel will be in the layout area, inspired by a multiplane camera, and Mulan will be in the story department, posing in front of an oversized story panel. So they're working in the whole animation thing with characters. Very interesting.
They've got the show times listed here for the new Little Mermaid musical adventure, and you just kind of go around here to see it. But there's more back here I want to see. We have to go over here to get to it. It's here in Walt Disney Presents, so let's go in there. Meet Santa Claus. All right, so this is an awesome exhibit in and of itself, so it's worth the time. It's all about Disney animation and the history of Disney and Walt and all of that, so super cool. And very interesting. The multi-plane camera, all sorts of cool stuff. This is one of my favorites. But I'm looking for something in specific here. There's so much in here that's so cool. So they've kind of re-themed this up for the holidays. They've added a bunch of movie sets and props and decor and movies. So one thing they've got here is costumes from the Santa Claus. Got Bernard's costume and Judy the Elf, Santa's pajamas, Mrs. Claus's coat, and some of the props from the film. This is really cool. Oh, Comet's name tag. Santa's watch from the Santa Claus Chew. That's cool. But what I really want to see is around this corner. And this is cool, but it's not this. But this is cool. Wow, I didn't know this was here. Babes in Toyland. Neat. This is it. Muppet Christmas Carol props. Oh my gosh, this is so cool that they have this here. The 1992 film, and we have costumes and props from the film. How cool is this? So this shows like the building, I guess we're looking at here. Oh yes, the Village House model. Gonzo's Charles Dickens costume. And I love how it tells you the costume designers. Rizzo the Rat's costume, and Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. But this is a special display just for the holidays. And it's just incredible to see. Kermit himself wore that. Ooh. And I love this fun fact about this film is that Michael Caine said that he was going to play Scrooge straight. He was not going to like be cartoony or Muppety or silly. He was going to play him like he was doing Shakespeare. And he's an amazing actor. So he did an incredible job. And that contrast between him and the Muppets is magical. They've got more film costumes and props from the movie Noelle. That's cool. And here in the Walt Disney Theater, just for the holidays, they're showing some holiday films. Pluto's Christmas Tree, The Art of Skiing, and On Ice. Super cute. So that's just awesome. And it's tucked right there in front of the theater. So, I mean, that should be like out in the front, prominent. That is incredible. Those are priceless artifacts. But there's more in front of me. This has been really popular, but I waited for a lull so I could show this to you. Since this whole exhibit leading up to it is about the history of the Walt Disney Company, they've got a section here about the future of Disney World. On my last vlog, right before this one, I went to Animal Kingdom and I showed you their special holiday traditions and the last holiday season in Dino Land USA. So make sure you check that out. I will link it because this is what's coming to Animal Kingdom, the new Tropical America's Land, taking over Dino Land USA, a new Encanto Dark Ride, a new Indiana Jones ride taking over a dinosaur. And this model is incredible and it's so detailed. Even little tiny people and trees in there and the concept art back there. And Piston Peak is coming to Magic Kingdom. Tom Sawyer Island is long torn down now, completely gone, Rivers of America. And this is what is coming, the concept art. But here in this park, Monstropolis is coming. We have these little maquettes of Sully and Mike Wazowski and concept art of what is to come. The new Doors coaster, so another big coaster coming in this park. There are a lot of people walking through and looking at everything. People are really excited, talking about the new rides and everything. I mean, this is a really big change for this park. We've got Spaceship Earth, Epcot, Tower of Terror, a lot of great stuff in here. Lincoln Audio Animatronic, 1964. I mean, how cool is that to see what is going on inside of there? And the control panel. Or the programming console, should I say. That was fun. Definitely worth stopping in to see. We're gonna head into Toy Story Land, check out some construction going on in here. Oh! Hey, there we go.
Cowgirl, give it up.
Woo, Jessie! Oh, that's so fun. I love catching stuff like that.
Lead the way, Sheriff. I'll follow you. Come on, here we go. One mark.
That's awesome. Woody's got a Christmas scarf on. Oh, that's so fun. Everybody is loving it. They're so cute. And they've all got like Christmas versions of their outfits on. There's Slinky Dog. Fun.
Oh, all right, take a left. Listen.
Bye.
To break those plates.
They added more cover here at Woody's Lunchbox. It's such a popular place to eat. I guess because you can just get simple things. But they added this cool toy-themed covering here to provide some shade, which is great. But what I actually want to check on today is this popcorn and snacks booth behind the planters here.
Fellow
Toothpicks
boys,
in it. Oh,
when you see Rex, be careful. It's known to be excitable.
all right, Buzz. Thanks for the heads up. But anyway, This is not open yet, and it looks like it's gonna open soon. It'll be like a new snack booth, clearly popcorn. There is like a ripped ticket in there that says menu, but it's covered obviously by the trees, and just like I can see that it's blank, so they're not showing the menu yet, but I guess it's gonna be like popcorn. Look how it's like ripped. The theming in here is so cool. So that's something new that's coming, a little construction project. And if you saw my Jollywood Nights video, you'll know that you can get pictures with Chewbacca in his Life Day robe during that event, and it's a really cool experience. It's more than just a photo op, but I'm only thinking about that because I'm outside of Galaxy's Edge now. You can get a look at some of those holiday crowds. They are everywhere. Woo, sometimes it's been hard to even walk today. It is jammed up. There we've got Galaxy's Edge up ahead. Super cool. Galaxy's Edge is full to the brim of space travelers. Got some stormtroopers here. Stopping Jedi. They spotted a Jedi.
Here we go. Lieutenant's not happy, but that's not your problem now.
All right, but stay alert. This is the way. That's good, kid. Smile, kid.
Smile, kid. Okay, I'll work on that learning, okay?
Safe travels now.
Thank you. Bye. I had a whole interaction I didn't even catch on film, okay? Because it all happened so fast. I was just there watching and looking, and he summons you forward. I think it's because I helped a family get a cute photo of them all, and he saw my kindness. He felt the force in me and the goodness, and he said, "You come here." And we had a whole chat about things until I was like, "Oh, I better press record." So I caught at least some of it, and we caught some Grogu noises, so... You know, honestly, for the crowds I'm seeing today, the wait times are not that long. Only 40 minutes for Rise of the Resistance. But I did walk this way for a reason. Let's go through the side tunnel where no one else is going. Always take the path less traveled. Or take whatever path you want. Anyway, what we're about to see before us is more of what is changing and going on in this park. Anything? For here where the Muppets used to reside, the monsters now will no longer hide. For this will be Monstropolis. Gonzo is gone from the clock. All this, like, everything that I can see at least. Oh yeah, oh well look, the Pizza Rizzo sign's still there, that's cool. But we have the concept art here for what's coming, and Mike and Sully. So this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna come in, the fountain will still be there, the Miss Piggy fountain. But it will no longer be a Miss Piggy fountain. This is where Muppet Vision 3D used to be. Will be a new thing. We're gonna have Harryhausen's, gonna be like a sushi type of restaurant. And here will be the coaster, a big doors coaster that a lot of us are very excited about. Coaster enthusiasts are excited about. Oh, it's a changin'. Now, obviously, we can't see much behind these walls. There are aerial photos online, but from inside the park, we see these walls. And we can see a bit of what's going on. Like, we can see the outer limits, if you will. I can see that the Pizza Rizzo sign is still there, but like a lot is gone. And we know that they're demolishing and building back there the new coaster, the new land, Monstropolis, coming here. And it was not part of the 2026 roundup of like what's coming. So unlikely that it will open next year, probably the year after, maybe even the year after, hopefully sooner. You never know, things open early sometimes, but we're probably looking at like a 2027. We'll see when we get like a firm date. But that's a long time that this area of the park, Muppet Vision, was like a people eater, sort of. A lot of people could fit in that theater, and a lot of people could shop and walk back here. Mama Melrose restaurant, a huge restaurant that held a lot of people that I really miss. It was so cozy. Gone. Not part of Fantasmic Dining anymore, so that's one less option there. Just a lot of change and a lot of things gone from the park. And when Rock and Roller Coaster does close, which I get why they want to wait as long as possible to close it and like start in phases, because there's just less to do and for people to do in the park. So we'll see what they do to like add more capacity, because capacity is being taken until in a few years this park will be very transformed in a similar way that it was when Toy Story Land opened and when Galaxy's Edge opened. I still remember the construction of those and them being built and them opening and all the excitement. We're going through another big phase of like growing pains for this park. And all the other parks really, because over at Magic Kingdom with Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island and Big Thunder Mountain being closed and all of that, and Animal Kingdom with Dino Land and all of that, there's a lot going on in the parks. Disney did say the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad would be opening in the spring of 2026. That's still like months off. Hopefully it reopens early, but yeah, that's like a lot of growing pains in the parks. But today, Hollywood Studios is getting its lights, camera, action spotlight on that. What we can see is just sort of the tops of the buildings here. And yeah, lots happening. Rizzo. Goofy's got his cute holiday scarf on. Super cute. Love ya. He's gonna go do his meet and greet. Yes. Oh, wow, cool. Max too. Okay, awesome. Now, speaking of Star Wars, they've got Christmas music playing. Coming this summer, there'll be a new mission on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run with Mando and Grogu, and that, yeah, will be coming this summer. So that's fun, and you can meet them as you saw in Galaxy's Edge. Oh, like I always say this, but sunglasses and ears at the same time. Someone should invent something like a little, I don't know, ears that have like a pass-through maybe for sunglasses. There's room for innovation here. It's very uncomfortable. Anyway, so that is more changes coming. That's a kind of a more minor one, but it's something. I think this is so cool because this park was supposed to be like a movie studio. Oh my gosh.
Tyler says he's coming for you. He's a Jedi in training.
Darth Vader just went by and someone was trying to talk some crap to him and he was not having it. Anyway, yeah, this was a movie park, right? So everything was supposed to be movie sets. You see how the back of this? This is on purpose. This is an intentional design choice to show you that you're in a movie set, just like the chopped off trees in the Ewok Village. Like the backlot tour and all of that, it was meant to be like you're on the set of movies being filmed park. And there's still a lot of that theming here, but it's not really part of the new things coming. Like the Monsters Inc. land doesn't seem to be like that's the thing. And like Backlot Express here. There's tons of that theming still in this park. We're back at Echo Lake and look at that Christmas tree. Remember when I talked about the vintage Christmas decorations? They are so gorgeous. Look at that little Rudolph. It just feels like you're in another era. And Santa. And you can meet Santa in this park during the day now, which is cool. He's over where we were looking at the Muppet Christmas Carol stuff. And there is Gertie, Christmas Gertie. For the holidays, Gertie gets a Santa hat and an ornament. A little reindeer. And look, so we saw that film crew earlier. They have this blocked off. They're doing something here. But it's just so pretty with the music and everything. Can't get in this whole area. It's blocked off. They're doing something. Well, there is clearly something going on over here. Everyone's looking and taking pictures and filming. Is there something in here? What is it, guys? What is it? Oh, they're doing a big filming. Everyone's watching. So, oh my gosh. Yeah. Cool. They're just letting everyone watch, so that's cool. He's hiding. Oh, that's cool. There's like a big crowd watching. It's kind of exciting to see. Actual, just like what I was talking about, a real movie set here at Hollywood Studios. I guess they're done. So there are several actors in there and they're doing a big filming and there you go. It's Richard Kind. That's who that actor was. I recognize him from like a billion things, but I couldn't remember his name. But yeah, that's cool. There's probably other actors in there I don't recognize, but neat. The production crew just took a picture of all of us who are watching. Fun. There's a crowd gathered around. It's exciting. It's cool to see a production happening here. And when you see how much it takes, like it is so much. So we'll keep our eye out for anything with him in it, like that's here. They have like Christmas trees and sets up and everything. It's just fascinating to see. Oh, I was just reminded he's the voice of Bing Bong also, besides his illustrious career of many, many things. The crowd watching them film is getting bigger and bigger, and they're letting it happen, and they're like waving at everyone and smiling and stuff. So that's really, really fun to see this park as a working studio. Once again, although they've been doing filming in a lot of the parks for the holidays, it's real lights, camera, action happening in the park. That's fun. I love that they did this. The other day at Animal Kingdom, I saw the first New Year 2026 merchandise in this shop, so I wanted to see if there's any in here. But look at these cool ears, these like black and white ones. Very classy, very good for Jollywood and for New Year's Eve, I feel like. These are adorable with a little heart in them, fuzzy. These are kind of similar to the ones I have on now, except they don't have a flower in them. Sorcerer and Mickey ears. Ooh, I've never seen this before. It's like a visor with ears and a bow on it. That's cool. And then they've got a lot of hats with ears on them too, which is cool. Lots of lovely Christmas stuff. Wait, Mr. Toad. Oh my gosh, this is like his head pops out. I love that. So many gorgeous ornaments. So many. Oh my gosh, like, oh, these Sugar Plum Fairy Tale ones. There they are, the 2026 ones. So they've got them here too, awesome. There's like a big ball, a photo frame. There was one more at Animal Kingdom. There it is, right here. The little like stand with Mickey and Minnie and the castle behind them, and it lights up. 2026, baby, New Year, Happy New Year, almost time for that. And speaking of which, at this park, and New Year's Eve in the new year, there will be a New Year's Eve celebration at Hollywood Studios this year, bringing in 2026. There will also be one at Magic Kingdom, as there is every year on the 30th and 31st, and Epcot is like the big blowout party. And yeah, it's crazy that we're already talking about New Year's Eve plans. Hopefully you have some. Our favorite New Year's Eve plan is to be cuddled up at home, watch the ball drop in the UK, where Sam's family is, and like call them and say Happy New Year, watch the ball drop here live, maybe have some Prosecco, make a cheese board, cook a feast, and kick in the new year. Super cozy. But sometimes we party, we go out. We've done London New Year's Eve. We've done a lot of different cool, Hogmanay, who can forget that, in Scotland, that New Year's Eve. But anyway, this park, changing. Lots of changes happening. Biggest thing happening, pre-show gone for Rock and Roller Coaster. It has begun. We're rolling on into December. I will keep bringing you all the fun. Let me know what you think of the changes here at Hollywood Studios. If you're excited, if you're dismayed, if you're, what are you feeling? Let's talk about our feelings. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.